Hello everyone, this is Jimmy and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new series today. We are going to dive in to Rustic Waters. All I've done with this pack is set up my server and make sure it works. I've done nothing looking at recipes, a little bit of mechanics. I've glanced at the mod list, but really I don't know what to expect. So we get to, dive into this together and figure out what we're doing. Alright, so we spawn in this cube that's underwater. Let's see, we're at Y74 and water basically, I'm gonna give it a second to load so that the lag goes away. But the water basically extends all the way up to build limit. Alright, I think things are about as loaded in as they'll ever get. We've made a friend. There's an orca here. I'm pretty sure he's trying to eat me, so I'm gonna not be too friendly with him. But if we look around, we have like a shipwreck off in the distance. There doesn't appear to be quite much stuff this way. Another shipwreck. Very interesting. There's a village bubble. That seems pretty cool. Some wildlife floating around out there. Anyways, some interesting mechanics in this pack are the oxygen mechanic. Kind of closely follows Subnautica's option system. Or oxygen, system, where you see I have like 51 seconds of oxygen there, right next to like my quest book. So I'm interested in seeing how swimming feels in Minecraft here, because normally swimming is pretty crappy. How do I harvest this? Do I just have to break it? All right. Anyways, we start with a quest book, so we'll go through the quests at some point. I do like that the quests here they show all the quests by default, so you can kind of see like what leads where. That's a great little thing. Anyways, getting started. It looks like they give us a basic piece of armor. I won't read the quests on camera, but I will be reading quests this time around, I think, because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we also get 2 images. Oh dear. How do I hide JI? Not that. There. Okay, this is irrelevant to us. And this looks like it's, if you want a simple mode, who do you think I am? Do I want a simple mode? I'll play without simple mode for now, but if it turns out to be too much, then I'll consider turning it on later. Cool. So JI is still on. All right. Looks like well, I'll read quests, but I assume you start off the same way you usually do. Punch trees, make a wooden axe. Deal. I need to rebind some hotkeys. All right, right off the bat, turns out we don't have ore excavator. But there's a thing where if you chop the bottom log of a tree with an axe, you chop the entire tree. So I'm gonna try that out. How many logs do we get per? Nice, 4. Crafting table, crafting station, workbench. All right, crafting station, workshop. I feel like I've gotten myself further away from a crafting table than I. Yeah, that's not what I want. Is Tinker's in the pack? It is not. Wow. Okay, that'll be a interesting departure. I also noticed that this pack doesn't have Botania. It doesn't have extra utilities, but it has some unique mods, namely the rat mod, and some other cool stuff. So, it'll be different, but I think it'll be different in a good way. I look forward to it. So it should be, if you chop the bottom log of a tree, you get the whole tree. Oh, cool, and you get all connected trees. Also, we got Chilly Willy here chilling with us, our penguin. It does say something about working for trees. Nice. That's always welcome. And this wooden axe has a lot of durability. It looks like it only takes 1 durability to chop the whole tree. Alright, quest complete. Do I get to choose? I get them both. Sweet. Let's see, so we have hub expansion controllers on each wall. I assume that's what these redstone locks are. At a different point you will receive that will allow you to select one of the controllers to activate. Oh, cool. Bonsai pots are not craftable, but you can... Oh, hopping bonsais. Tree production right off the bat. Tree automation. That's awesome. All right, well, let's make those shears. I assume it's No, it's not. We need, this is a complicated recipe. All right, there we go. All right, quest complete. 2 hopping bonsais. So these are just very simple, like, farms. They output items underneath them. Actually, I wonder what storage options we have. Do we have any crates? We have immersive engineering crates, but it does not look like we have actually additions. All right. Do we have drawers? We do have standard drawers. Looks like standard recipes too. Oh, except for basic drawers. All right, looks like we're not getting into drawers right now then. What about frame drawers? No recipes. Okay, then for now, I guess I'll just dump into chests. Of course, it's one of those things. Every pack has to do something with the chest recipe. All right, so this is, I get to learn how to use the workshop here. I think to use it, it's basically a 5x5 crafting table that has fluid and tool slots. So to make a chest, we also need a knife. Looks like no fluid and just regular planks. So are there like wooden knives? Yes, there are. Wood slab, wood. All right. And I think these tools do have durability. So you put it in. Apparently not this thing. I think I have the wrong workshop type. I need a Traitors Workshop. Okay, this is a basic workshop. Sure. Wait, Chili Willy, get out of there! What are you doing? Alright, well, he's dead. See you later. We got some beef out of him, apparently. I didn't know that penguins are made of beef. Any event, let's see about crafting this Traitors Workshop. What do I need? Leaves? Grow. Grow. Please grow. Alright, any day now. Is it too dark or something? Alright, give me leaves. It also said that if I chop the tree with shears in my inventory, it'll shear all the leaves. Wow, what a mechanic. I like this. It's like you get vein miner-esque behavior, but it's not totally broken. Right, let's try that again with the Traitors Workshop. Oh, I guess the quests are probably telling me to make these, aren't they? Gives me a tailor workshop, alright. And wants me to cook a bucket of water. Okay, I'll do that in a second. But first, let's make our chests. So I can, nope, still wrong workshop. I have to get used to these. But the tool in there, this UI is hideous. And there we go, chest. And yeah, it uses some of the durability on that. Alright, I'll just start laying out all my workshops here for the time being. I don't know, a chest to hold random stuff. Alright, anyways, hopping bonsais. I think everyone knows how these works, kind of, but you just place the plant on here, or the hopping bonsai on there, give it some dirt. Let me see actually what dirt variants are good. So it looks like for basically all the trees, they grow on dirt, coral reef, or grass. The best option is coral reef. Doesn't look like we have any. I suspect maybe if we dive down there, we can get some. I don't know. How ambitious do you want to be? I don't want to die. I'll just grow them on dirt for the time being, which is the least effective, but it's also the least likely to get me killed in the process of gathering it. So plant you here, and then we can just drop saplings in. And the quest book did say that these aren't craftable. Let's see, what table is it? They're not craftable, but they can be. We can get more from the guild trades tab. That sounds like a currencies thing, and sea merchants. I think one of these tabs is all about currency. Yeah, we can get these like monies. Basically, they're like Omni bucks from Omnifactory or whatever they're called. And there's quests that reward them, and I think they drop from various things. And oh boy, we can get cents and dollars and yada yada yada. Any event, one of these trades are for hopping bonsais, I presume, as it suggested. Here it is. Looks like you only do it once. All right. Well, I have completed an advancement. Go be. So yeah, this just produces sticks, wood, and apples automatically. I wonder, can I? How do I? How do I claim chunks of this? Maybe you can't. Yeah, it looks like there's no FGB utilities in the pack, so you can't claim chunks and trunk load through that. Later on, you get the weirding gadget, which is a trunk loader. So, bronze plates. Okay, that's a later problem. Anyways, moving on down the quest line. I need something to cook this in. I guess a vanilla furnace did give me cobblestone for a quest reward. I'll just put you here for now. And I need a bucket of water. Well, if there's one thing we're not going to run out of, it's water. I'm an awful person for... Oh wait, no. I should be using planks. Ah, interesting. Burn time changed? I don't know. Anyways, we have a purified water. I don't know what this does. I assume it's used in some of these work tables. Oh boy, I don't even know how to read all of these. But yeah, it looks like it's used in some work tables. Alright, I'll deal with it later. I'm sure the quest book will explain. I thought this was done earlier. I'll just make another one. Alright, that gives us a needle. Different tables need different tools, so for now I'll just store all my extra tools here. Hey, you're really loud, you know that? Alright, lots of text here. We'll need string. You can craft string with vines, but you might also want to use saplings for it, or spider web saplings. You can use dirt for soil. Oh, this is what I was looking up earlier. A coral reef from your ocean floor will be better. Wow. Okay. Set your spawn point. Here. Will, as suggested, set my spawn point. Where to put the bed? Not there. Can I not set my spawn point during the day? Alright. You need to set your spawn, but it isn't night. Oh, haha. Alright, now I can set my spawn point. Spawn point set. Let's keep going. Vines. Using the work table, we can strip and weave leaves together to make vines. You can yada yada yada. Basically, with some purified water, we can turn oak leaves into vines. So I think we can just right-click this in. Yeah. And then vines. That's not the right pattern. Vines. Cool. It mentioned something about spider sapling. Does it have the regular recipe where you just combine? No, but it's a very similar recipe. Okay. So let's how many? I already forgot how many string I need. 3. So I guess let's just turn all these into vines, because we can turn vines into string somehow. Vines to string has to be made in this tailor's workshop. I'm hoping that the heavy use of these workshops is a pretty early game thing, because or perhaps they're automatable later. I'm actually not 100% sure. Anyways, string. Oh, it gave us a spiderweb sapling. What am I doing? I do have an axe, so I think I can just like chop the tree here and then plant a new sapling. So try endstone. How about I don't try endstone? Thanks, game. Anyways, the spider sapling, instead of just getting like wood and sticks, it has a chance to give string, which is really what I'm after. Vines in hand, we get a nice potion and some money. Alright, moving on. Strainers. I guess this is one of the first forms of resource collection, automated resource collection in this. Fabric mesh is both used in strainers and the sluice machine. They get resource from ocean water, ores, and other stuff from... It's basically sieving. Alright, we need... In the tailor workshop, we need a lot of string. Sounds good. I just realized the workshops, they're actually linked together up top. So I suspect if you place them next to each other, they work, you know, like the Tinker's Construct tables, where you can access one from the others. And alright, Orca, you're gonna have to shut up, because you're way too loud. I don't know if it's a hostile or a friendly creature. Based on the fact that it's probably trying to eat me, I'll call it a hostile creature. And that does make this a little bit easier. Let's see, I need 2 of these at the least. Oh wow, this is going to be a lot of string. I'm sure I'll need way more than 2 as well, but for starters, 2. All right. That gives me another needle. I assume next I'll have to make, oh, what is this? Making creosote by tossing charcoal into purified water. Okay. There's no recipe for it. Oh, this is what, fluid to fluid. I see. All right, so I need a bunch of charcoal. So if I'm understanding this right, I just throw that in there. Oh, cool, it's even instant. And creosote bucket. Hey, we get a ranged weapon. I don't know how effective a bow is underwater. All right, so this is just a better strainer. Sure, let's make one. Oh, upon reading this, it's a higher quality, but it gives a different drop table. So I assume these, if I check here, oh, these are meshes. I guess the mesh isn't the strainer itself. I see. All right, well, in the event, let's turn this into this strainer. Sticks. Crafting is hard. All right, what am I missing? A fluid, I presume? No. Wait, wrong recipe. There we go. And the reward from that quest is a acceleration wand. I love acceleration wands. Let me set it to fastest speed. Faster, fastest. I don't know if it uses EXP or durability. We'll try it. Looks like it's using durability. Let's see, F3H to turn on advanced tooltips. Yeah, so it costs a little bit of durability. Are they hard to make? Do these take nether stars? They do. All right, so since they're a little hard to make, I'll use them sparingly. But if we're waiting on, a machine or something, it's definitely, well, we can save a little time by accelerating. Next up, we have the option of the strainer or the sluice box. I think they're both resource collectors that we'll need. So, sea moth. I want a sea moth. So we'll need them both. I guess we'll start with the strainer. The strainer must be completely submerged in underwater. You will find an open underwater landing zone. It's almost as if they built that for us to put this there. All right, so a strainer base and a strainer mesh. Can do. Let's go set this up down here. So I'll just put it more or less anywhere. I think it needs the mesh in it. And from what I understand, this pack has it configured so that it doesn't need flowing water necessarily. It just needs any water, which is good because I don't have flowing water here. So I think all I have to do is wait now. The quest rewards me with an upper, so I guess I can... Does this work as an omnidirectional hopper? It does not, and I don't have a pickaxe. All right, let me get a pickaxe. I don't know if you can extract items out the top block of that. All right, so it does have a built-in inventory. You can see here it's already collecting some items. I think this can tell you all the items it collects. I don't know. Sounds like redstone sounds useful. I don't know what else here is going to be particularly useful. Anyways, I just want to check. Can I, if I put the upper, that's nowhere near where I wanted it to go. Put the upper here. That's also nowhere near where I wanted it to go. All right, I guess I can't do this. It does function as a hopper. It sucks items in. But whatever. I'll just leave this here to generate resources. And I'll figure out something else to do with the upper. Moving on from that, the next thing that we can use to get resources is a sluice box. So I think they're basically sifters, except you have to run water over them. And they don't look that bad to make. The sluice box is pretty fundamentally different from the strainer, which, by the way, has started collecting us some more stuff. What are these? Plastic waste. Ooh, rats. Look forward to that later. In any event, to run this, we need, let's see, I want to place it the other way, I think. So, actually, I want the first one a block up even. That's still not where I want it, gosh darn it. To run the sluice box, we need some gravel, which I presume comes from this. Have we gotten redstone yet? We have. Cool. I have big plans for a little bit of redstone later. But anyways, this setup here is pretty temporary. But you need water to run over the sluice box, and then you need to click it with a piece of gravel. Maybe it has to be a water source block then. Alright, let's try that. Because right now I'm trying to use flowing water. You have to click it. Figured it out. So we don't even need to run water over it. All you do is you first right click it with gravel or sand or the material to sift, and then you just right click it with a bucket of water. And if I had a second sluice box right here, they could share the water. So I'm just gonna go through all the gravel I have on me here, and I think I can sluice the sand as well. Yeah, and it gives a different set of stuff. Alright, so this is a manual process, but I think it can be automated with users. Whatever the cyclic version is. I think cyclic is in the pack? Yeah, whatever that block is called. It's one of these. There it is, the automated user. But we're not, well, I haven't checked the recipe, but I doubt we're there yet. Yeah, it'll be a little while before, actually, no, that's not true. We just need winding gears, because we can make dispensers, right? Maybe not. Well, whatever. We're maybe not far from there, but we're not there for now. So anyways, with the sluice box done, let's move on to the next quest. For now, I'm just storing our ores in here. I'm not actually quite sure what we can do with them yet. I assume we can craft them into... Oh, we can smelt chunks directly into ingots. That's nice. Can they be doubled somehow? If we sieve them, we can get a chance at some extra dust. But it looks like these, generally speaking, cannot be doubled. Alright, how bad is a sieve? Oh, it's a multi-block. Never mind. Well, since these are sufficiently difficult to double, I'll just smelt them up directly. I started using this mini charcoal because it's, it cooks exactly one item each. That way I don't end up wasting charcoal. And one of the quests calls for, I need some copper. Come on. Some copper to make a copper furnace. I also need a better pickaxe. This pickaxe sucks. And it says that this cooks faster. So I believe it. I like this. I don't know if I'm a fan of the default furnace texture. Looks like it does 2 items at. Oh no, it just has 2 input slots. I think. I'll just read the quest. So it's 20% faster. It doesn't consume more fuel, and if we want, we can go even further. I like the sound of that prismarine. Anyways, found a use for the upper. It can automatically pick up the items that come out of the sluice box and dump them into a chest. So that way I just don't have to deal with like item entities floating around being all over the place. Clearly I'm going to need more, production of gravel and sand and all that stuff. So I'm sure at some point we'll get like a cobbleworks or at least a cobblestone generator. But until then, I think we're relying on that strainer, which is pretty slow. But hey, beats having nothing. Free resources from nothing. Alright. Anyways, moving on. We can... The grindstone will let us turn ingots back into dust for making alloys. Alright. A pipette can be used to add, remove things to keep it clean. Alright. I guess I just have to do all of these to get our first expansion key. Water pump. That sounds interesting. Okay. Let's make one. Oh, here. Lead, tempered glass. Yeah, I think we can work towards it. I need some more cobblestone, so I'm going to make a trek to the ocean bottom. Can I sprint down here? Doesn't look like it. Hoping I don't get eaten along the way. And if I need air, I think I'm going to do the vanilla trick of, Uh-oh. I can't build here. Let's let's see. I can just do this, right? Yeah. Looks like I only get a couple seconds of air back each time, but a couple seconds of air is good enough. Anyways, what am I even getting? There's gravel here. There's dirt. I can't even tell. It's granite. That's not what I want. I want to get a little bit of... You know what? Let's go visit that village. Because they have air. I wish I could swim faster too. Oh, they have slimes in there. Ew, that's scary. And they have a hole in their wall. Hello, it's me. Don't mind me. How do I get in? Alright, I'm gonna give them another hole in their wall then. Alright, cool. So, ooh, farmland. Quartz. Are there villagers here? There don't appear to be villagers, unfortunately. Alright, I should have brought a weapon. Haha, monster hunter. Alright, well, this was anticlimactic. Are there chests? Dispensers? Lots of rail carts. Oh, hey, villager. How you doing? Looks like he spawned. Interesting. I guess we can trade with these guys? They have a lot of trades. Alright, I'll look at that later. Maybe there's a spawner hidden away somewhere? Like a villager spawner? I'll look for that later. Right now, I don't even know what I came here for. I guess is there like a blacksmith chest around? I'm just gonna look around for a second. A treasure chest. What's in the chest? A massive chest. Ooh. Sure. Can I leave them in there for now? Yeah, I'll open that up when I get back to my base. Bunch of Pam's blocks, another treasure chest. Armor. And a sponge. Okay. Well, I'll take platinum boots. And, I don't know. I'll leave this here for now. More treasure. Looks like every treasure chest just contains another treasure chest in it. Sure. End of the day, there wasn't much there, so I'm just gonna... I guess it's this. I just want the stone. Give me stone. Alright, I'm gonna mine a little bit of it and then just head back. Huh, looks like I can't even place crafting tables this far down. I guess that's like a mechanic that prevents you from living. Ooh, that's a witch. From living down here? I can place it up there, sure. I just needed a new pickaxe. Oh god, I'm dead. Goodbye, world. I don't think I can ever kill a witch with this weapon. No, right now I'm completely out of weapons. See ya. I think I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Alright, if I can make it back there without getting eaten by an orca, I'm good. Please don't eat me, orca. That was scary. Anyways, I suppose we'll call that, if I make it back alive at the very least, we'll call that expedition a success. Huzzah, we did it. What did I need cobblestone for, you ask? A dropper. So the process of making creosote involves dropping these coal chunks into purified water. And to simplify this a little bit, I'm thinking I can just put a bunch of coal in there and press a button to drop. Wow, big brain. Wow, small brain. Let's try that again with the dropper closer to the water so I can't miss by as much. Haha. I don't know if it'll hit 100% of the time, but this is what we got. You work with what you got. Anyways, my plan is to make another strainer because one strainer producing stuff is way too slow. I figure let's run 4 strainers and we'll split them 50-50 between the 2 types. So 4 and then let's see, what is that one? That one's a normal mesh, right? So 2 normals, 2 dense meshes. And the meshes do have durability, but they last a fair while. All of these items so far have contributed less than half of that mesh's durability. So anyways, I'm just going to leave these be and let them gather resources. For now, though, let's wrap up this episode here. We'll come back tomorrow and put some of these resources to use and work our way towards our first expansion. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hope you will enjoy the series, and see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.